Regular expressions are often used with the string methods. For example, you can use it to search for a pattern, you can use it to search for a string, you can use it to search for a match, you can also use it to replace as well as search. So these three ways are what is common to using regex expression with string method. So we have, the match method, you see the replace method, and also we have the search method. So the match method returns an array of results. The replace method on its own returns a new string, and the search method returns the index of the first match. So there are three examples here that we're going to go over one after the other. So the first one is how to show how you can use the regular expression for string match. The second is how you can use it for string replace. And the last one is for how you can use regular expression for string search. So let's dive in and take a look at each of these examples in my code editor. So I'm taking this out first. And so the first example, search search for name. Let me say Newton, wrap it in quotes. Search for Newton and display the first image. So now I can then go ahead and make the variable, and I can see this is the variable that I want. I think this is too long, so let me just reduce it. It's too long. I don't want that. So that is just for an instance of the first one, because we are trying to search for Luton and display the first match. So let me go ahead and say, okay, because when you search for a string, look at this. The string match always return an array of results. So let me make another variable and call it my array. That I can pass this variable name and the method, the match is going to be Luton. And then let me see what I get. Document dot. Let's see my array and the output. Let me refresh. You can see Luton. So what if I have more than one? Luton is a wicked villain, and Luton speak. You can see it's still returning the first match. So JavaScript will only pick the first match and ignore the others. So this is how you can use the regex in order to search for a match in a string. So let's move on from this. I'll talk about how you can use it to replace a string. Replace human and the string below. So I make my variable, let me call it text. You can call it anything. So I'll make it, I say, learn how to choose to results. What's the text that's replace? So now what do I want to replace? Then I want to replace men. Men is in capital letter. I want to replace men with women. You can see women are the most dangerous. So you can see that the word men has been replaced with the word women, as you can see right here on the screen. And finally, how can you use a regular expression to search for a string? So let's take a look. Search for men and display the position of the first match. So I'm still going to use the same example, but I'm just going to change the method. So text.search. This time I'll take in the option, the second parameter, and then I'll pass it in this way. So if you take a look at what we have here, you can see that the position is what is at 0. So if I change this, say some mine are the most dangerous, you can see that the position of it has also changed as well. So regular expressions, they are often used with the string method in order to either match, to replace, or search for a pattern in your string.